Hey guys, I'm here. Welcome back for episode 18 of season 3 of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Let's get ready to hop in. If you want to see the full length reaction, as always, you can check it out over on Patreon, or if you come to channel, get you access as well. It is a watch along format, so you will need your own footage to sync up the time codes for reacting the entire episode. Over there, you get the same thing for all the other shows and movies that we cover on the channel. You also can suggest and vote on movies to react to each month. It's just a great way to support the channel, help us do the things that we do over here. But at the end of the day, I really appreciate if you enjoy this reaction. Please leave a like, drop a comment, subscribe if you're not already, because it really helps these videos out. And with that all said and out of the way, let's go ahead and hop into episode 18, The Singularity. Here we go.
How's it coming?
Just needs a quick reboot.
The human battery.
Test come back?
Daisy's the only one infected.
So Joey and
There we
Elena
go.
The cocoon, but Lincoln.
refuse to leave, I know.
They found out how to test for it at least, but that sucks. Still.
Daisy could leave that giant maggot here any second.
I thought he was a parasite.
Yeah, but our maggots.
I don't really.
Me either.
My take? That thing could care less about S.H.I.E.L.D.
Daisy's my partner. I should have known. I should have seen it.
Don't. We've all taken enough beatings as it is.
This is an impressive take, man.
He said he needs everyone in the air.
The hangar doors are still jammed.
Coulson has another way. But it's risky.
Then why are you smiling?
What you did here was not of her own free will, but this alien creature messed with the wrong team.
Hell yeah.
So strap in, because you might feel a little sick after this.
It was a tight exit, but they made it.
You used to drive your van up here to sleep.
You don't just have his face, you have his memories.
He was fond of you, Grant Ward.
And I'm glad he's dead.
He is too, in a way. Grant was
Interesting.
a thirsty soul.
You're so different from him. Just being around you, I can feel it. It's like this emptiness I've always had is gone.
You're saying Daisy's addicted to this thing?
It's the close.
Oh, that's not good.
Its parasites swarm the brain's pleasure center, releasing so much dopamine that,
The infected Inhumans not only feel bulletproof, they actually
well, at least when it comes to our dendrotoxin.
Wow. That little epiphany they had in the moment when they were talking with each other before their sweet little interaction.
Researcher on parasitic
Yo!
organisms at the agrochemical lab we raided. Based on his expertise, we believe he's our key to finding a cure for Daisy.
He's a rumored transhumanist.
Ooh, what?
People who believe in using science and technology to transcend our biological limitations.
Okay, thank you.
Become more than human. Timely.
More human than human. But yeah, from him talking about these kind of parasites in one thing to him talking about parasites in The Last of Us is interesting.
I'll send Mack with you to run back end, whatever you need. Just find Dr. Radcliffe and get us secure.
I mean, that's assuming that you did see that picture, right? John Hannah. Is that his name? Yeah. Yeah.
Of course, Dr. Fitz. We are colleagues, after all.
That we are, Dr. Simmons, and
Way to be very nonchalant about it.
Yes, we wouldn't want anything to interfere with it.
we should consider all variables as we move forward, because things are bound to get complicated.
You mean once we have sex?
Wow. He was like trying so hard to figure out how to navigate that without just straight up saying anything. And she's like, hey, kaboom.
It's a shame he doesn't know how strong you are, Skye.
It's actually Daisy.
Grant knew you as...
Yeah, I changed it.
So he can see and hear things of his thralls. Even though his particles, his parasites are in them, he doesn't also get to assimilate their memories, their knowledge. He still has to learn that himself. That confirms my theory, at least, or at least seemingly confirms my theory that all that makes him him is in this body still. That what breaks off from him is more of like a receptor or like a drone more than a piece of himself. He can't like bud or survive off of those, is my presumption, based on that intel there.
So you think they'll go after Alicia?
Hypothetically, I'm the only one who knows where she is, but...
Daisy has her ways.
And Alicia's 4 Inhumans for the price of 1.
Oh, so wait, she's got a maximum?
It's time we took back this planet. Made it the home Inhumans have always deserved.
Oof, I don't like that. Don't like that. Nope.
So you gotta dress the part, which means no lab coats on this one.
Well, do you think scientists only wear lab coats? Are we wearing them now?
Yeah, what, we walk around all day with goggles and gloves on, do we?
Well, that's hilarious.
Which is why I'm hoping these little cybernetic bad boys will pique his interest enough to get him out
Oh
of the shell.
God, those are creepy.
If we can get him to appreciate what we do, hopefully he'll help us with Daisy.
Yeah, and if that doesn't work, you can go and beat him up and drag him out because oh, you are as big and strong,
Okay, I'll never say another word about the lab coats again.
Thank you.
If we get Radcliffe,
We bring him back here.
and if something goes wrong,
We meet here.
so I'm not ready to lose another teammate today.
Mack.
Alicia and I are friends. She trusts me.
Hive can infect you. You can't come.
She makes a point.
You want in? You wear this.
The fuck is that?
They're minuscule explosives.
You want me to wear a vest?
It's only if Hive infects you, and technically a suicide vest is something you control.
So it's a murder vest.
A murder
If
vest.
Hive gets his hands on
I
it,
go kaboom.
I
That'd make you both real happy, wouldn't it?
Oh, chill,
And Daisy
dude.
back and the three of you can live as one small, messed up family again.
it's a last
It's
resort.
insane.
Guys, do we not know the contingency here? Do we not know the threat we're dealing with? Like, this isn't about you. This isn't about whatever. This is like,
This is a risk you've got to be willing to take.
God. I mean, it's extreme, sure, but like, the alternative is you become a puppet for the enemy, and now you are just another thing that's going to be puppeteered around doing its bidding.
You look nice. That's all.
Uh-oh. This is a blending of their personal relationship and their work relationship, just like he was talking about. Hope this doesn't get weird.
This is not what I expected. Let's just say most of the people in this room
Wow.
are what they seem.
Holy shit.
I'm not sure what you're walking into.
A lot of people walking around with a shit ton of upgrades.
This is a potentially volatile situation, and I need to know what you expect from me.
You're always so quick to the trigger, you know that?
Oof. That was,
If you're asking whether you shoot Daisy, the answer is no. Daisy is not Andrew.
I didn't ask for the kill switch to Lincoln's vest. You gave it to me. Because somehow, sacrificing him is okay with you.
That's not what I meant.
I'll do your dirty work, Phil, but don't you dare pretend your hands are clean.
what the fuck? Okay.
How'd you know where I
Have
was?
you seen Daisy recently?
No. Why?
I thought they'd come for you.
Oh. Oh, interesting.
Are you drunk?
Well, I'm Australian, so yes. Who's Aladdin?
Aladdin?
The ancient Inhuman you were telling me about. Thought you two should meet.
Lovely.
I know it sounds crazy, but he controls Inhumans. Forces us to do things we wouldn't otherwise do. I can keep you safe, but
Uh-oh. Wait. Have they already been taken over?
You're not the first one we've paid a visit to.
Yep.
Don't worry.
Shit.
I didn't forget about you.
Oh, they're gonna transform him now, aren't they?
Daisy showed me the Kree artifact you gave to her, and it's missing its companion piece.
Oh, he didn't give them the whole package.
I gave this chickadee everything. I swear on my nana's life. I'm not the type to set his on bill of goods.
You talk too much.
Well, we don't have to pry the information out of him anymore. He's gonna come to and be another one of Ward's.
There's no reason for you to stay loyal to humans. They're a lesser species.
Lesser species, my ass.
I loved her delivery on that. Nice. Oh, that was a good use of the terrain. I like that.
Where's the original? We can find her.
Oh, damn. She got back up pretty fucking quick there, didn't she?
gun down.
Don't.
Where's Daisy? Tell me now, or I swear to God, I'll make her suffer.
Yo.
I won't let us.
I just need to get her back, whatever it takes. No. Why would you?
You made us.
No!
James is breaking out of his husk, like in a really aggressive way.
Oh, whoa. Yes. We get to see what he could do, what his thing is.
What's happening?
Is he like
Right inside. They're on fire.
Human Torch? Pyro? Gambit?
I didn't mean to.
Dude, he's Gambit.
My hands. Everything I touched said them.
And there it is.
Now,
Oh, that's interesting too. He's immediately got control of his powers now too. And he sold... Oh, shit. This is getting out of hand, man. This creature is insane.
Sir, what is it?
The only thing that can destroy me.
Excuse me. Looking for Dr. Holden Radcliffe?
My name is Anon. Do you have an appointment with the doctor?
We're looking for a checkup.
This woman has been heavily modified in ways you wouldn't anticipate. Man, I need to get out more.
What does he mean by that? Interesting.
Within the bar area. If the doctor expresses interest, I will find you.
Alicia never would have herself. She feels all of it, every death. That thing forced her.
Oh, it's like duplicate.
I'm taking you out of the field until Fitzsimmons find a cure.
I know I went overboard today, and I'm sorry. Without Daisy, I'll do better.
She'd want me to keep you safe.
You can't do this.
I just did.
Damn. I don't think it has. I don't think it has anything to do with like him going off script and getting like a little amped up. I think it has everything to do with he doesn't want to lose another Inhuman by having him out in the field like that. I mean, like you said, I think it is for his safety.
I'm sorry about earlier. I was out of line.
You're not the only one who cares.
I know. And you're right. The things I expect of you, on some level, I'm no better than Hive.
No one forces me to do anything.
I took advantage. When it comes to Daisy, she's young. I forget that sometimes. And from what Fitzsimmons have said, Hive's infection only heightens feelings she already has. Daisy's always longed for a family, for connection. I thought I could give it to her with S.H.I.E.L.D.
You're not her father.
No. But she's the closest thing I have to a daughter.
Are you getting feedback on comms? Simmons, you hear that?
Probably best if we go offline to reboot.
Looks fine on my end.
Back in a jiff.
Smooth.
I thought it was about time that...
Finish one.
But they're gonna get interrupted. You say that. You say you'll finish this, but you're gonna get interrupted, and your comms are gonna be off, and Mack's not gonna have any idea how to help you guys. But they will have to figure out how to get out of it themselves.
The crux of our relationship is like the
Look at that
Singularity.
dapper ass dude right there, dead center.
Our friendship is linear, simple.
Effortless, really.
As soon as we deviate,
Change becomes exponential.
it's point of no return.
Are you comparing us sleeping together to crossing the event horizon?
Yeah.
It's quite lovely when you think about it like that. And also terrifying.
Yeah, exactly. We should stop thinking altogether.
And just do.
Right here.
Hello.
And there we go. Interrupted, no comms. Unless... Okay, never mind. Just turn it back on.
On the move.
Never mind. Fuck me. That was an easy layup for some complication.
You first.
Yeah, something feels icky about this right now. Oh, are they just going to go right into testing it out? Oh.
Doctor will meet you once I've seen the surgery is complete and your cybernetic eye is in place.
Then you would have the technology, then you would have it. It feels like a breach of...
Assurance that your technology meets his standards. The only way to do this is to test it on a live human specimen.
Doesn't seem like a great transaction or a fair one in any kind of way. Not that they're in a fair situation, but...
If Radcliffe's our only way to cure tremors.
Then it's decided. I'm just going to need to numb the area before we begin.
Oh! Oh, yep, there he is.
Oh, what kind of a sick game is this?
What the hell?
What tipped it?
That your eye's not entirely human? Why all the...
Smoke and mirrors? To put it simply, I'm selective about who I work with.
Wow, what theatricality.
You really are a stubborn bastard.
That's why we get on so well. I'm telling you, it's fine. It doesn't even hurt.
You were on crutches, my dude.
Check the perimeter.
And it's gone.
They've unearthed something.
Mack?
You're on comms with someone.
Ooh.
Listen, we know about the research you were conducting. You were genetically engineering animals that can resist parasites.
Well, there's a mad alien parasite on the loose. It can inhabit dead humans and control Inhumans.
Inhumans? They're real.
Take them. They're not welcome here.
Stop, please.
Hold on.
Stop,
Jemma! I'm meeting you at the rendezvous point.
Fuck.
You have to hear me out.
We're chasing our own damn tail. Coulson.
Uh-oh.
Through the area, this place is rigged to blow. We gotta get out of here.
There's no time.
Then get in!
Okay. Yo! 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 Whoa, 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 whoa! Let's fucking go!
The director of S.H.I.E.L.D. had a shield. Fitz agreed, so.
Dude! Holy shit! Oh my god. What the fuck? I was like, that's okay, goofy TV logic, sure, why not? But no, we got to see that little ditty. Hell yeah!
You're the only one that can save my friend.
Fuck. How the... Wait, how the hell did they figure this out?
I'm not going anywhere without Fitz.
Oh!
Everyone said the same thing about me.
Oh no, you son of a bitch.
You'll never be able to do it.
Well. Where's Daisy?
That bird has so many male suitors. And what are your muscles made out of?
Me?
No. Wait.
We need to talk.
Stay the hell away from me if you try to hurt me, I swear.
Hey, I'm doom. Your hope. Remember?
Oh, you son of a bitch.
Well, that's not possible.
I've never been able to resist doing something when the odds are impossible.
Can Simmons not be interrupted or happy for a second?
Fire starter? Well, feels a little 90s.
Well, I wonder why.
How about blowhard?
This isn't you. We can...
Stop trying to save me.
Daisy.
Yo, what the hell?
I finally have a family, Fitz. You don't need to pity me anymore.
It happened so quickly. The storm, the trick you. I don't want you to end up dead like me. We don't want that to happen. It's in your best interest.
To stay away. We don't want to hurt you. This is your last warning. Next time, I snap your neck.
Wow.
Just because you stole Will's memories doesn't give you the right to be him. Will is dead.
Yo. But what is this? What does this entail? Shit. God, I'm stressing out right now, man.
Malik's intel?
He gave us everything. You mess with the man's family, all bets are off. We're about to take down Hydra's infrastructure. Want to watch?
Wow.
All operations a go. Commence decap.
Commence decap. Nice. So Malik came through. We got at least a win out of this.
How long have you two?
Oh, no. No, it's not.
You know how many times Bobbi and Hunter pulled up my comms a broken trick?
No.
I suppose it's very new.
No, it isn't.
But where is Fitz right now, man? This is fucking freaking me out. But yeah, we are in the middle of actually cleaning house on Hydra.
Hydra has been eliminated.
Just like that.
Just like that.
This should have been a great day.
They can't savor that or enjoy it right now.
Jemma?
Oh, there he is, but...
Where have you been?
Yeah, where has he been?
For you.
Oh, well, I've been here at the rendezvous point.
Please tell me he's not taking over.
Well, I've got a lot to talk about.
Let's fucking go. I really hope something doesn't ruin this. I'm so on edge because he was delayed.
Your hands are freezing.
Are they?
Wait, are they? Wait, is she infected but she didn't realize? I'm having a hard time enjoying this because I feel like there's something we missed.
All right, then what about
Maybe
Hellfire?
not.
It's better than Scorch, but I worry it's too much.
You're a difficult man to find, Doctor.
You're a human.
Technically, I'm one of the first genetically altered human beings on the planet. Scientifically, humans have advanced almost to the level the Kree reached when they made me. You doctors seem to be the closest. And with your help, we're going to redefine humanity permanently.
Is that even possible? How
By
could you-
recreating the same Kree experiment that was done to me. And this is where it all begins.
Bought us a house?
No. I bought us a whole town.
Okay. I don't know. If there was something going on with Fitz or Simmons in that moment, maybe I was just on edge, seeing shit that wasn't there. But it just seems like, again, with every time we entertain the idea everything is going to go smoothly, something fucking happens. He was late getting back to the rendezvous point because he was the one dancing around it all, because he was the one about like, hey, once we enter this stage, things are changing, event horizons, singularities. There's no going back once we cross that threshold. And she was just like always the matter of fact, you know, level-headed, kind of like grounded of the two of them. She is being like, she was just like, to the point. It's like, sex, you mean? And then he's being all like in the clouds about it all. I love it. I love their dynamic. It's so fun. But then, you know, she was face to face with Hive. And she shot him. We don't know that anything escaped from that. Any fumes or particles got onto her, but he commented on her hands being really cold. And immediately I was like, oh no, is she dead and being puppeteered? I was just so paranoid about every aspect of that interaction because we have just been trained not to expect happiness anytime we are getting too many good things with Fitz and Simmons. But this little mission was a lot of fun. We got John Hannah for a minute, and I presume that we'll get him for, you know, a couple more episodes at least, just in case, to round out, you know, where this plot thread was kind of going. We did finally give our little Aussie friend the powers that he's always been wanting, and he's basically Gambit. He just supercharges objects and they explode. They found this artifact that kind of goes with the artifact that he initially gave Daisy, the little sphere. It's part of a component to a device that actually can be used against Hive. So that's why he's like, okay, we need to have it. But that means he also has it, which sucks. Both pieces to it. Now, can he use that to his benefit, or is he just keeping it off the board so that, you know, S.H.I.E.L.D. can't find it? Speaking of S.H.I.E.L.D. finding it, they found the pit where it was, where this thing was where this thing was excavated. Unfortunately, they don't know what it is or that it's something of note or use to them at this point, but it did lead us to this reveal that, again, improper planning. If they knew S.H.I.E.L.D. was going to be hot on their tails and be coming in here any minute, you think you would have rigged that place to blow the second somebody went inside, or at least start off the timer once they open the door with a shorter fuse. Might have had a little better of effect, but hey, it is what it is, and it gave us that wicked reveal that Coulson's got his own Captain America energy shield with the S.H.I.E.L.D. logo and everything on it so that he can protect himself, so that the head of S.H.I.E.L.D. can have a shield. That was such a badass reveal. I loved that. Loved that. And I like that, like, with all the advancing in technology over the course of this last couple of seasons, and as well as within the world of Marvel as well, that there's becoming this like mod culture around enhancing oneself, about installing these upgrades, very cyberpunk, expanding upon the technology, and even referencing back to the Deathlock technology and cybertech and all of that, and, you know, bringing that back around in some way. And then he's also not just, you know, splicing people with added technology, but they're also hybridizing things with other animals and creatures and instilling those into humans and stuff like that. They are trying to become more. So then when he learns that Inhumans are real, he becomes even more intrigued by that. But whatever research he was working on is also vital and useful for our attack against Hive, about fighting off these parasites. But both that doctor and this device are in Ward's hands now. Any weapon or any knowledge that can be used against him is with him. And he just keeps scooping up person after person after person, Inhuman after Inhuman. He had already gotten to Alicia before we even got there. God, dude. The links that his thralls are able to go to, where they're talking about like it is like a drug. It fires off all of these signals in the brain to like make you feel fulfilled, make you feel happier than you ever felt in your life, that this void that you've been programmed to have is just instantly gone and filled, to the point where Daisy, even in this heightened state, all of her emotions are heightened. All of those elements just make her connect even more strongly to this creature, both because she's got these complicated feelings for Ward and this thing is wearing Ward's face, but now she also feels this intense connection to this thing, and because of that connection and that the intensity of that connection, she's willfully like, I will protect it at all costs, even against the people I care about. But she's like, I still care about you. Those feelings are still there, so she's holding back, but then she lays that threat there. Next time, I will break your neck. Which is, again, it's just like where this kind of is a great way, because they are artificially in this cycle of like elevated act because of this addiction, because they called it as such, to what this creature, this parasite, is providing them. With it almost parallels the kind of stuff that Lincoln was going through with his addictions, with his way of filling that void and all of that kind of stuff, and the way that he can kind of lose control of that in a way. But it's just interesting that this is kind of a similar thing, and I'm hoping that maybe his experiences through that, now that we are equating this infection almost to an addiction, if maybe his ability or his experiences with managing his own, or just his personal experiences of having one, maybe he can get through enough to help Daisy. Maybe that knowledge will come back around, because I feel like there's a really pointed reason for bringing that up after having laid the groundwork with Lincoln and also sidelining Lincoln, but also the way that he got focused in this episode about how he did kind of almost start to lose control after seeing what happened to his friend. He still was able to rein it in a little bit, which is, again, counter to what is going on with Daisy. And I'm wondering if those two storylines were set up in a way that they can once again, as a couple, as a pair, as Inhumans, be able to help bring each other back from the brink. But out of fear, and not because of how he acted. I don't think it has anything to do with how he acted in the field in this episode. I think Coulson is just like, I can't let them get you. Daisy has been taken, and she'd never forgive me if I let something bad happen to you. So I think he is doing that out of that sense. But also I like that, again, Coulson just straight up admitting, finally, that he sees her as the closest he'll ever have to a daughter. Putting it out there as May was like, hey, you're not her father. You can't be doing this. He's like, you're right, I'm not, but she's the closest thing I have or will ever have to a daughter. And that's just their relationship. That has been their relationship since the beginning. For her, especially being put in this situation where she's also trying to do her job, and that's why she was like, Coulson, I need you to be clear. What am I supposed to do? Because he's been very wishy-washy about it, because again, he's got to balance his role as the director and his role as this father figure to this person. Because he's always had a soft spot for her. He's always had a little bit of a blind spot when it came to Daisy. He's like, hey, it is never, like, if you know me at all, it is never pull the trigger on Daisy. But then there is that unfair imbalance that is automatically placed on to May because of her track record, her history, which traumatized her, which is literally destroyed her soul. And then he just, again, because of how comfortable she's become with that, not even comfortable, that's not the right word, but like how frequent she's been the one to have to do these things, it's almost become second nature to expect them of her. And then he was like, hey, I guess it is easier, and I don't even realize that I'm doing it when I pawn these things off on you. It's just become a habit to expect her to kind of pick up that slack for him. And he never really acknowledged or thought about how that affected their relationship, or that even he was even like consciously doing it. It's just like, oh shit, that's been the dynamic all these years, so he didn't even think about the problematic nature of it. I really hope that there's nothing sketchy about that Fitzsimmons thing. I think if there was something, Maybe she was just clammy. Maybe it was just cold out there. Maybe her nerves. Maybe she's in shock. Maybe any number of things for her hands to be ice buckets or whatever they said. Her hands being cold as ice. Because I would have figured if there was something, that would have been the singer. That would have been the after logo thing at the end of this episode. That twist, that reveal. But if we open the next episode and then there's like a haha, we got you about that one, I'm going to be really upset. But as always, another fantastic episode. So I'm going to pass it off to you guys. What did you think? How did you feel? Sound off the comments. Let me know your thoughts down below. We're carrying the conversation after the video. Hope you enjoyed the reaction. If you did, leave a like, drop a comment, subscribe if you're not already. Remember, if you want to see the full-length reaction, as always, you can check it out over on Patreon, or if you become a member of the channel, get you access as well. And speaking of before I go, I want to shout out our channel legends. Manny Sherritt, York, Scott, Robert Anguiano, Jeffrey L, Jake Cottrell, Eric Official, Casey Wood, Rusta Crockett, and Sam Moyer. Thank you guys so much for your continued support. But that's it for this video, guys, and I'll see you all in the next one. Take care, everybody.